Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. And special thanks to Mark Scott for sharing this. We've covered Ian Carroll many times. He's a false prophet that believes in grave soaking, charges money for his school for apostles and prophets, says that we can just make up tongues, says that we're all seers, is one of the storytellers that has gold dust suddenly appear on him, and said he interviewed an angel for his book. And there's lots more. But in today's video that has all sorts of issues, we're going to address just one statement, that he doesn't believe in penal substitution. And in a recent poll, I was surprised to see that 35% of the people that saw this survey didn't know what penal substitution is. In simplest terms, this means that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross takes the place of the punishment we deserve for our sin. And because of this, God's justice is satisfied. So those who accept Christ can be forgiven and reconciled to God. The word penal means related to punishment for offenses, and substitution means the act of a person taking the place of another. So penal substitution is the act of a person taking the punishment for someone else's offenses. Jesus Christ is the substitute, and the punishment he took at the cross was ours, based on our sin. We read of this in 1 Peter 2:24. In John 10:11, Jesus says that he's the good shepherd that lays down his life for the sheep. Romans 3 explains that we have the righteousness of Christ because of his sacrifice. In 2 Corinthians 5, he says that sinless Christ took our sins. Hebrews 9:26 says that our sins were removed by the sacrifice of Christ. And 1 Peter 3:18 clearly teaches that the righteous was substituted for the unrighteous. So once again, in simplest form, penal substitution means that Jesus took the punishment that we as sinners deserve, and because of that, all who put their faith in Jesus can be saved. So if you were one of the people that didn't understand this concept, feel free to go back to that survey and change your answer. There are some other theories on exactly how Christ's sacrifice frees us from the penalty of sin, and I read through a bunch of them, but penal substitution is the most logical and biblically sound view to myself and the greater majority of believers today. But not the false apostle Ian Carroll.
I want to confess something theologically to you. I don't believe in penal substitution. You can look it up if you don't know what it means. It's fine if you don't agree with me.
Ian Carroll has so many stories and false teachings, so this shouldn't come as a surprise. But for anyone else out there, if you have a different understanding of the meaning of Christ's sacrifice and resurrection, I'm sure we'd all be interested in hearing it. So please, leave your thoughts in the comments below, but we're going to leave it here for today. So until next time, take care and God bless.